Hello again. Welcome to Independent Investor. My name is Kirk. Glad to be here with you again. Unfortunately, we do not have Ambrose with us today. We want to start by what we saw in the news today about the Central Bank of Nigeria creating a window for small businesses in terms of supply of foreign exchange. That they are going to be privileged to get $20,000 on a quarterly basis. This, we think, is a commendable move, given that the markets, the forex market, is beginning to improve with all the interventions of the central bank recently. The central bank has put in a cumulative of about $2 billion, almost, that is. The general idea is to have a convergence between the official and parallel market rate. Despite all the good news coming from the CBN, we still feel that it cannot do it alone. Naira value can only appreciate if we have a cooperation from the fiscal policy, and that is from government. And an effective way of doing that is by looking for an alternative for oil that is gradually diversifying the economy, having various other sources of forex. That said, it is also in the news that Dangote refinery is coming to the market to be listed on the exchange. Another very fine move because markets generally need to be deepened and broadened. And for the side of Dangote refinery, is a good thing because it provides another means of capital, basically cheap capital, when you especially consider that our markets have very, very high rates of interest. That is the money market. That apart, it's going to be pretty much good for Dangote's capital structure. So with that in mind, and still talking on the market, would like to make a quick recommendation to you about a stock that may ordinarily not look very attractive, but when you look at it from the long term, it is something to put your money in. And that is talking about Lafarge, which trades under the name WAPCO, as a West Africa cement company. If you look at the trend of the stock in recent times, it's been falling, apparently. It's about 43 Naira now on the market. But going back a couple of months, say December, it was trading for about 57 Naira plus. And within the last 6 months, the stock has lost compared to the market. It is underperforming the market, losing returns of about 17%, while the market has lost like 10% cumulative. So how is this an impressive stock despite the losses? And there are also losses when you look at the performance of the company in terms of financial performance. Revenues have been down, and so are profits. Revenues were down to about 619 million naira from 219 million naira from 267 million. Yet analysts say that is a stock to go for, even putting a high tag on the stock price that it can rise to as much as 67 naira. That is a median estimate. The analysts who are quoting high prices say it might even go up to 72 naira plus. Here's our take as to why they are so positive about this stock. One, we are in a growing economy, an emerging economy when we want to use technical terms. And that means infrastructure. That government is going to take infrastructure very seriously. Matter of fact, government has I've always said that they are going to be big on infrastructure. Recently, just about a week ago, about a trillion naira was pumped into the market for infrastructure to tell about the seriousness of government. So if emphasis is going to be put on infrastructure, it means a company who's doing business in that sphere, that is building houses, building roads, should be given some serious concern or interest, and that's where Lafarge comes in. Now, that is one reason why we feel Lafarge is a place you can put your money on. Another reason is in the investment profile of the company going forward. In the last financial year, Lafarge put in about 37 billion naira into investments. And the year before was about 57 billion. Now compare that to what it did in 2014 and 2013. In 2013, it put in about $3 billion, naira rather, and 2012 about 5 billion. Compare that to 57 billion and 37 billion. It tells you where the company is going. Massive build-up on investments. And when you look at the financial structure of a company that's putting money into investment, it tells you that that company has very, very strong growth prospects. So that's our menu for today. We thank you for joining us. See you again next time.